Yeah, hello and welcome to this video playing Master Giant, probably. Stopped right in the middle of the name. Okay. I know, could be something else. Okay, so we have an exchange French. And let's see what black is choosing. It's a rather important decision here for black. If you want to stay symmetrical with knight f6 or do something a little bit more enterprising like this one. This is a more interesting continuation. Also a bit more risky, not overly risky, but it at least leads to more of an unbalanced situation. Now bishop d6 is normally played in this position. Yeah, takes quite a long time for all that. It's a bit surprising. It's not like, I mean, if you play the French, you get the exchange regularly. So I'm a bit surprised that he takes so long. Okay. Yeah, here black takes on c4. It's not... And maybe he has found the book now or anything, I don't know. Yeah, or he was distracted by something. This is actually oftentimes an explanation for weird, let's say, time spent, time management. There's no management really, it's just like there is something going on that you don't see, of course, when you're not able to watch the other person. Okay, so here we have a complicated situation. Black's pawn structure is really quite bad, and he has not yet regained the pawn, but he's got the pair of bishops, and this is oftentimes making quite an impact. So bishop here, yeah, I think I'll just take and play this position. Queen will probably capture at bishop f4. Yeah, I got bishop f4. It could be, if he takes on c6, that we got this ending where I'm a pawn up, and then we can see if I can... Then there's the question if I can win it. Okay, it does not happen. He played queen to g6. Okay. So what's going on here? He's threatening on f3, of course. Bishop g3 would stop that. I'm not so happy with this move. Maybe I've got something better. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. I'm just... Sorry, my voice is failing a little bit. If you record first thing in the morning, or almost first thing in the morning, sometimes a bit tricky. So yeah, that was to be expected. So what to do now? Knight e5 is now possible in the next move, on the next move. So I'll do this. Attack c7. Make sure that he cannot destroy my pawn structure. And I got knight e5 on the cards. Or bishop d4, something like that. I have the better pawn structure. c7 is still a little bit weak. But opposite colored bishops are definitely here in effect. This is an odd move. Why isn't knight e5 now good? Can also take c7, but let's do this. Okay, I saw that he will take here, of course. Just that it feels like I'm better here. If I go knight g6, knight e2 check, king h1, Knight f4, knight f4. Yeah, that is probably equal. Okay, I can also just recapture. Yeah, this is the more promising way probably to play it. The queen moves probably to e6. It has to go to e6. Well, okay, he does not have to go to e6. So what about this? I can now do two things. I can trade queens and play rook c1 to play against that weak pawn. Or I can take on c6, play rook c1 and play against the weak pawn. Not easy. Yeah, man, the rook endgame. Well, it's just, I'm not totally certain. I'm not totally certain about this. If I take here, if I trade queens and then play against the c pawn, I'm not entirely certain about my knight. It does not feel all that active. And here, I mean, both options are totally one-sided. I can press for win here forever. Which is often the nature of those positions. Coming from the French exchange, you have those. Sometimes you get those free rolls where you can play for a win and risk absolutely nothing. Okay, so he actually offers me that pawn. It's interesting. Okay, I don't want to take it right away. I mean, he's not going to be able to save it, I think. Yeah, maybe just rook d7. I have to watch out for the time. I feel I'm not yet fully awake, so just wanted some quicker moves and okay, so I take it. Yeah, that's not good, really. Yeah, I did not make the best of my chances here. Oh, it's still a draw, but that was not exactly necessary. Just have to check a little bit if I can. You have absolutely no chance to win here. Just maneuvering a little bit. And then he's got rook on d4, h is the draw. It's really just what it is. Threatening g5. I mean, there's no harm in continuing, but you don't really have a, a chance. No. Yeah, trying to somehow at least continue it. It's I mean, I'm not really positive that he's doing it in the best possible way, but it is just a draw anyway. If I go up, I actually risk to get checkmated. Yeah, okay, come on. Where is the draw thing? Here, offer a draw. I have to actually. Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing, because I had this comfortable position and I should get a little bit more, like roughly here. I'm just very comfortable, and I should get a not like a win, but some serious winning ideas. Yeah, so we got this. This is a theoretical position, and black now, I think, normally castles, but c3 is an option. He went bishop e6, queen a4. Yeah, c3 is a possibility. Return the pawn like that. Like here, this should be a little bit better for me. I'm not totally certain. It might be also a theoretically explored position. Queen here, queen a3 is not a bad idea, actually. I did not think about it. Queen a3, which is covering this and also having an eye on the knight. Of course, I'm not threatening to take it all that much, but maybe I do. Yeah, anyway, this was a good alternative. Bishop g3, and yeah, he took with this, queen here, and now knight f5, knight e5. Yeah, this is definitely a bit better for me, but I'm not certain about the best continuation. I could have taken here, but he's going to do this, and I thought here, oh, I have knight e7. I didn't see that. I was only seeing this one, and I thought that is probably not a serious winning attempt. One issue is that the knight does not have a good square, really. I mean, I needed some... On f4 it doesn't do much, and I'm not getting it onto a decent square. Like e3, for example, wouldn't be bad if it is a secure square, but I don't get it there. This is better anyway. Take, and now, yeah, it was not easy to decide. I think knight c6 was probably right, and it's also given by the comp. I felt that this should be better for me as well, but I couldn't quite figure it out. One thing that I saw is that I can maybe get it here, which is a nice post for the knight. It's tough to say. I mean, I have to be a little bit better, but if it is better or worse, then the capture on c6 is really tough to say. Yeah, here this is a very comfortable situation where you just press for no particular without any particular risk. I thought I can just pile up, but maybe I should take it. I mean, I saw this line, and I felt like my winning chances here are not high. I'm a little bit surprised that the engine is giving rook a1. I was thinking if he does that, toying with this idea, I would have an issue here. I understand that there's a back rank made, but let's say I thought here and he would play something like that, and yeah, I think you can win this. I have to play rook f1, rook a2, and oh, well, I can take rook b1, and it's clearly better for white. Oh. Anyway, maybe I should have done that. And also I recognize that my time was ticking down a little bit. This is why I played some quick moves, quick and safe moves. But probably I should really just take on c7, no? I'm not. Huh. Here I can actually, yeah. I didn't spot that at all. Like, I was panicking a little bit. I didn't see that this is the point. Yeah, and then we got to this ending where black should be okay, probably. This is not enough to, yeah, and here black is okay, of course. And he played that a somewhat silly move g5, but it's like, yeah, you're not it's just like you're getting nowhere. It's all on one side of the board, and even if I wouldn't have had a double pawn, the winning chances are absolutely minimal. Okay guys, thanks for watching.